Hello there, everybody. Welcome to my space. This is Wise Readings with Jane. It is the 5th of July, Saturday, and we are lifting ourselves into a higher way of being. All right, let's just jump on in. I hope you are all going to have a beautiful weekend and whatever you are doing. Okay, let's jump in. So, when a soul decides to come to Earth, can you see that? It comes to experience what it hasn't before. Your soul simply wants to grow and learn and expand. This is a place of contrast and change, as it should be, as this will always make man think. All right, a little bit of spiritual teaching from the guides this morning. All right, so a place of contrast and change, as it should be, as it always makes men think. All right. So, what is the message Spirit is giving us today? I'm actually going to start with, I know, I'm going to do one of these, and I'm going to do one of those. Okay. Actually, what I'm going to do, no, I've changed my mind, because I can. I'm going to start with tarot. Then we'll have a couple of oracles. So when a soul decides to come to the earth, it comes to expand what it hasn't before. To experience what it hasn't before. So your soul comes here to learn. It wants to grow and learn and expand. So I guess, as things always make men think, are we resolving problems? We're creating something different in our day. We are going from A to B. We are improving our life. This is all about our thought processes of what we're actually doing, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's get 3 cards. Let's get 3 tarot. Perhaps this will make you think. We have the 2 of Cups and we have the 4 of Wands. Well, they're beautiful cards to have. This can talk about commitment. It can talk about love between 2 people. It can talk about quite a balanced energy between 2 people. It's very balanced, being 2 and a 4. It can be moving through something with that gateway, right? Moving from one place to the other, but in a very balanced way. Also, 2 to 4, we've doubled something. We've increased something. Perhaps that's learning and growing. We've increased something, which is what? This is interesting. Which is what our soul is wanting to do, right? We have the Ace of Wands and we have the 10 of Swords. Ace of Wands talks about expansion, new growth, new beginning. The 10 of Swords is a cycle ending. And as I've talked about before, Spirit's talked a lot about this to people in their own personal readings, to me on this channel, that when we gain wisdom from something that has happened in our past, the 10 of Swords, that's when we truly grow. We bring it forward. There's an ending here of something that I feel was quite painful. And I'm getting the feeling that Spirit is sort of, it's someone here that maybe couldn't figure out maybe why you went through something, why it happened like that, and you don't have all the answers. Spirit is saying actually move forward. The answers come in your knowledge. Your soul chose to experience something that I feel was possibly pushed you to your limits. I mean, he's certainly at his limit. And it was meant to be like that, or it was meant to play out like that. This could be, you could relate this to today. I feel like it's a past thing. You could be going back into past different things that have happened, different, like, I feel like we're ending cycles anyway. But it's going to give you this Ace of Wands. It's going to give you something in that lesson to move forward with new knowledge, new growth. There's new growth on this wand. It's a very cyclic thing, going from an ace through to a 10. Could have been a relationship with the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. But you're beginning again. You're beginning another cycle. Your soul wants to move on. Let's grab some teas before I get an oracle card. Your soul's ready to move on with something. Let that stuff go. Let that past go. Let that story go. You're being encouraged here to be something new. That brings in new opportunities for new relationships, whether it is friendships, co-workers, new relationships with older people. This could be an energy that has simply moved away. Therefore, you might, your relationships with close people around you might shift and change because this energy has shifted. When we shift, we tend to look at the world in a different way. Our perspective changes, right? There's a gateway, there's an opening, there's a place to move through that is going to be a lot more balanced, a lot more harmony. Where when we're feeling good too, we have these opportunities, but we get to think differently. Whereas perhaps we weren't ready for the opportunities before. Lavender, a calming of the mind. We've had lavender a bit, haven't we? Letting go of fears. Sometimes we have fear that we're not sure why we have that fear. Spearmint, an upliftment of energy. We have blue cornflower, that is about that intuitive side. We have the ginger, which is creative, a very creative energy. And we have a lot here today. We have licorice. Licorice and ginger always seem to go well together. Adrenals. So here you're being inspired to, it's like being, it's like your body is ready to release something. That's how it feels with that. The licorice and the lavender feels like releasing something, an old pattern. Releasing an old pattern within you. It's time for it to go. It's done. The 10 of Swords. To bring in this creative energy, which is a gift from the universe with the Ace of Wands, blue cornflower, intuitive thoughts, creativity with the ginger, to uplift your energy and move you forward with the spearmint. That's really lovely. Let's get an oracle card. So Spirit are trying to sort of urge you into thinking about something that might have been particularly harsh, to let it change, to let it go, to let it move into something else. And it's only in the letting go that you're actually going to understand it. I've got 2. We have a man with a harp who encourages us to play our own tune, right? Oh, and we have the number 16, which is a woman looking up at these like rock pinnacles in the sky with the rainbow. There's a rainbow in both of these. There's there's something new being created for you if you dare to move through it. But letting go of past energy is important for you to get there. This too, with this music, this harpsichord, something like that. This is telling me that, you know, everybody is a different tune. Everyone's a different energy. Everyone has a different strand. The way you play, it creates a melody of life. That's all the different things you come across, right? This is a place of contrast and change, as it should be, as this will always make man think. It is time for you to think a new thought, or to move through and think about it later is interesting, because I feel like once we process something, kind of as we shift and we look back, we go, oh gosh, I can see how much I grew in that space. But you can't see it when you're in the Ten of Swords. You see it when you let go of it and you go back to an Ace. The fairy of the green world, the natural world, needs you. The natural world needs you. What I get with this, I mean, nature might be really nice to get out. If you do want to release or let go or whatever, go for a walk on the beach, get out in nature. But the natural world needs you. It's like, as these souls have come and we move about, right? Our higher self, our deeper soul, as we move around in our human form, we are creating the world as we go. We are on the leading edge of creation. We are creation. When a soul comes here to have these experiences, to simply grow and learn and expand, we are actually creating the world. Wow, that's very cool. For some of you, you have a new passionate relationship coming in, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a lover, whether it's a relationship you already have that's going to another level. Relationships are important. The contrast between people are important. If you get invited out this weekend, go. You might be meeting new people, doing new things, all right, in between the showers of rain. All right, have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, flick this onto your Facebook page. Helps me grow the channel. Leave a comment if you want. And I will see you all again on Monday. Bye for now.